Hello everyone, today I gonna talk about my experience living in Miami, if being here for quite some time. So I like to share a bit about my neighborhood, the city challenge, and my predictions for its future. I live in Coconut Grove, on the oldest neighborhood in Miami. When I first moved here, I was honestly overwhelmed by the constant with wear. I used to live. Coconut Grove has a very laid-back, almost bohemian atmosphere with the tree-lined streets and a lot of green space, which was a huge change for me. The neighborhood is quite eclectic, with a mix of historical homes and modern condos. So you see a lot of diversity in architecture. What really struck me when I moved was peaceful. It was compressed compared to the image I had of Miami as a world, the busy beaches and nightlife. The Miami is famous for its side, that it felt almost like I was in pitched inside a building city. At first, I didn't know how to feel about it, but I've grown to love the vibe here. Well, the urban problems. Now, Miami is a city has some pretty significant urban problems. Traffic jam is one of the biggest uses. Almost every day, you can see a huge numbers of cars on the roads, especially during rush hour. There are simply too many people driving, not enough reliable public transportation options. The public transport system is limited, and because of that, most people rely on cars. If the city doesn't invest in better infrastructure, then things are only going to get worse. And then, of course, there the use of affordable housing. A lot of a lot of people are a lot of people are struggling to find place to live because the rent keeps going up. There are too a few affordable apartments for families, and it's becoming real concern for the city grounds. Make predictions. As the for future, I think Miami going to go strong. Sometimes big change in the next 5 years. The city is definitely going to keep growing with the more people moving in from different parts of the country and even the world. I think there's going to be a lot of more constructions, more high-rise buildings, especially in downtown, and the Brickell area. They will likely try to improve the infrastructure, but it's going to take a lot of time. I hopeful that Miami is going to become more eco-friendly, because right now there is a lot of talk about sustainability. I think the city will start focusing on reducing carbon emission and maybe even adding more green space. But I also believe the cost of life is going to keep rising, which could push some people out of the city. The difficult situation. When first arrived in Miami, I had some difficult situation to deal with. One time I was driving on L95 during rush hour, and I was trying to get to an important meeting. The traffic was completely jammed, and I had to pull over because my car overheated. I was so stressed out because I had uh, not idea what to do, and it was my first week in the city. I was on the phone with a mechanic when I started raining heavily, typical Miami weather. Another time, I was walking around Little Havana, and I got completely lost. I was wandering around while trying to use Google Maps, but it just wasn't working. Eventually, I found my way back, but it was a bit scary at the time. In my free time, free time, I love going to the beach, especially South Beach. If I have a free afternoon, I'll usually head over there with some friends to relax. I also enjoy visiting the Vinderfoot Walls, which is this incredible area full of street art and galleries. Uh, if the weather is good, which it usually is, I'll spend the whole day outdoors. If I have more time in the future, I'm going to explore more cultural sports in the city. Um, well, I like the museums, theaters downtown. I think Miami have so much more to offer town just beaches, and I really excited to see what the city becomes. Um, Thank you very much.